What do you make of that?
That was pretty much fun.
Yeah, it was insane. Insane. Honestly, words cannot describe how special that was. Running probably my last Europeans in my hometown, 30 minutes away from where I live. I've been in since now 31. My third European Championship. Finished it off in style, so yeah, it's one of them ones, isn't it?
Well, what were your initial feelings when you crossed the finish line?
I can't say, there's a lot of explicit words. A little bit of relief, a little bit I knew I could do it. It's a bit of everything really, but yeah, like I said, I knew it was going to take a hell of an effort for everyone in that field. I'm like a second faster than everyone, so it was me against the clock really, and it was mine to lose. My coach told me to seal the deal at 3:20. I did exactly that, and I knew in the last 40 metres, as long as I kept form, I was always going to do it. Consistently 44 low, even on a bad run. We're setting up now for the Diamond League final and European Ultimate Championship. Where keep going, and we're going to set up for the 43. I mean, 44.1 in this track is pretty good going. To be fair, it's a windy track. It's a good surface, but it's not one of those tracks where you know you're going to get fast times. So when you run like these times on this track, you know that you got onto something. I remember in 2022 around 45.3, and then the next run in Eugene around 44.3. So there's something special in there. I just need to sell it up. And when you're in the company of like the Colin Kinshippies, or Gazis, Pattersons, and the Americans, and all the rest of the world, the best in the world, there's going to be something special. So now I've finally got this. It's on to now the big boys.
What would you have liked more people in the stands?
Look, was it the Super Cup today against Birmingham versus PSG? Like, look, at the end of the day, it's on track. It's on us as a sport to promote it, you know. And at the end of the day, like I said, we need to promote the sport with the times. So at the end of the day, like, people came. Could there have been more? Yes, but I'm not going to complain. Like, as on the TV, we're very negative. We're actually really, really negative. We need to we need to be more positive and speak about what we can do, not just bash. But we're always talking about the wind, how all the qualifying, how it's unfair and everything like that. Like, look, we can't keep bashing the sport. We got to uplift the sport. We got to uplift the athletes. Like, it's very hard to step onto the track and then perform. Like, at the end of the day, there's always going to be one winner. It's life. You know, we all going towards one goal, and at the end of the day, only one person can get it. So, like, not everyone's going to win, and we just got to be more positive. We've got to promote it in a way that's more modern with the times, use social media, be uplifting to the athletes. There are a lot of talented people in the UK, especially in Birmingham. We need to, outreach to them. In Birmingham, it's a very hard sport. And I know everyone wants to be a footballer. I was wanted to be a footballer myself, and I transitioned to track. It's about talent ID, sports in schools as well. You need to branch out, and it's on not just track, but the whole curriculum and everyone to improve and branch out. And like I said, there might be someone out there who can be the next Ramon Blave, Adam Jamili, Andy Pozzi, even myself, and just bring the sport to new heights. So it's like I said, it's on everyone, including myself, to push the sport and bring everyone in.
How special was it to celebrate in a stand with your name?
Yeah, that's insane, isn't it? When I went past it, I was like, oh, but I had like a second wind. And then Martin told me to run the 420. I ran to 6:50 because I ran all the way to the stand. So yeah, that's something that it was written. I said it's probably my last Europeans, doing it in my hometown, signing it off in Birmingham. Something that you can only be written in the stars. So yeah, it's insane.
Matt, you sort of off the back of that, talking about showing the spectacle for the fans and how that kind of needs to be a thing to improve the sport. It's always really entertaining watching you run. You go really hard and you just gun it from the start. Is that your favourite way to run it?
You know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna fall on my shield. It's gonna hurt whether you go slow. It's gonna hurt whether you go fast. At the end of the day, I put a lot of work in, and I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm always gonna put myself out there. Like I said, at the end of the day, like I'm gonna always fall on my sword. I'm always gonna put myself out there, and I'm gonna make it hard for them. So it's like kind of like catch me if you can kind of thing. So I know people say I go out way too hard. You've not seen me in training. I've gone through way faster. Like I do it in training. I had Stephen Gardner, one of the fastest of all time. He dropped 19 on me in training, and I've had to go with him. Like it's like a world and Olympic final when we train, and it's something that we do all the time. So, like I said, my coach is always like I said, it's gonna hurt whether you go fast, whether you go slow. Just put yourself in a position where you're gonna win, and that's exactly what I'm always gonna do.
Matt, Sharon Morris earlier said to me that you messaged her to say enjoy the show this evening.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about the full circle moment, joining virtual at 9.5, doing this now, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means the world. You know what it was? Everyone was like messaging me saying like you're hurt because of, I don't know, BBC saying that I was hurt or whatever. I was like, I'm good, man. The whole point of the game is survive in advance. So you ran a PB, and I was like, all right, you ran a PB, now recover. Let's see how hard it is. And then I was in lane 9, and honestly, that was probably the best lane for me because I get onto the straight quicker. So just executed the plan. Coach was honestly like, you're not going to feel them. Sealed the deal at 320, sealed the deal, got to the last 50. I said 44-1 on this track, pretty good going. Now it's against the big boys at the Diamond League final and Ultimate. I'm consistently 44-1, like I said before. Last time I ran in 2022, around 45-3, and the next race was 44-3. So now it's about the smaller details and putting on the show, and I know that there's a big time in, and it's something that we can shock some people. So I think everyone's forgetting who I am. Everyone's forgetting the Olympic silver medalist, and I know that I got nipped on the line, but I went through in 37.0. Wade went through in 36.9 at the Olympics. I made one bad step and ran 43.4. Like I said, there's something there, and my coach knows it's there. We just gotta execute. And I know with Colin, Ogazi, and all these people, the 400 meters is gonna go to new heights. So I'm excited, man. I like competition.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.